Hi, my name is Kiyah, and I own Pieface Candle Company.
How did you start your business?
So this is a very funny story. So once, me and my dad went to a garage sale, and this lady had a bag full of wax, and I didn't know what it was at the time. And I was very interested in it, so she just gave it to me. Like, she didn't even ask me to pay for it. She gave it to me. So I took it home, I experimented a whole bunch, trial and error, a lot of error. And I finally got somewhere good, and my mom was like, well, you should start a business. And I was like, okay. So I did, and that was 2018, I believe. A long while ago now, but yeah.
So you're saying the process was very difficult at first?
It was extremely difficult, and a lot of people think candle making is easy. It's just throwing wax and fragrance oil together. It's really not. You have to test your wax, your jar, your wick, the fragrance oil in it. Like, there's a lot of different factors to it, and it's a very long process to get a small good outcome. Like, it takes a lot to get a little.
What helped you get to being where you're at now?
A lot of YouTube videos. At first I didn't watch them. I just figured it's just a candle. It's pretty easy, so I just made it and it didn't work. So I was like, let me research it. So I watched a whole bunch of YouTube channels, like Stanley Handcrafted and Memory Candle Co. And they really help a lot, and I still watch them to this day actually. So yeah, a lot of tutorials.
What are all the items that you sell?
Ooh, that's a long list. We'll just go with bestsellers because it's a very long list. So usually my candles sell out first, and they come in a various range of sizes. The small is a 3.5 ounce, the medium is an 8 ounce, and my biggest candle is a large, and that's a 13 ounce. And my second bestseller are Epsom salt bath soaks. Everybody loves them. They're always sold out. Like, and my process of restocking them is so hectic because people are always asking me when are they gonna come back. So yeah, those are my two bestsellers.
What is your favorite item that you sell?
Wow, that's a hard question. I would say my wax melts actually, because I'm not, as ironic as this may seem, I'm not a candle person. I don't like the flame. So I make wax melts, which is like a snap bar basically, and you put it into a warmer, and then it melts and releases the fragrance oil without the flame. It's like a plug-in electric thing, or you can get a tea light one. And that's probably my most favorite thing.
What is your biggest accomplishment so far?
My biggest accomplishment. I guess it would be like having people like trust me enough, because candles can be a safety hazard, of course, because it's fire. So having people trust me enough to place large orders with me, like in December, a lady that is a friend of my mom, she actually ended up ordering like 40 candles from me for her birthday as party favors. So that was like my biggest order yet. And also my second biggest accomplishment is I now work with a company called Love Well boxes, and they're like wellness boxes for people who have lost a family member or are feeling down and you just want to send them a gift. And they wanted to put my candles in the box. So I now like wholesale them to them, and people get my candles all over the world now.
What goal do you want to reach at the end of the year?
By the end of the year, I would say to maybe have my own workspace outside of my house, because it takes a lot of space, and sometimes I trip over stuff now. And like when I first started, I had a lot of room down there, but as my business grows and I add things to my inventory, it just takes up more and more space. So my biggest goal by the end of this year is to have another workspace.
What is the biggest goal that you want to reach with your business? Like future biggest goal?
My biggest long-term goal is to have my products in different stores. In America to start with, maybe internationally someday, but I'm gonna start with America. And to have like my mission be spread to other people, because I didn't just start a business just because I wanted money. I started it for a reason. So yeah.
What are your future plans for your business? If you can say that on camera.
Let's see. Well, upcoming plans that I have for my business is, of course, Mother's Day and Father's Day. And then I'll be coming out with a few new products for prom season and graduation season, actually, but I can't quite tell you what that is now. So you'll just have to wait and see. And new products for the summer, too.
So you have a pretty good lineup coming up, especially with this resurgence of your business.
Yes.
How long would you break from your business?
About 4 months, 3.5 months. After Christmas was a very busy time for me, and it was very stressful. And after that, I just wanted to take a break and calm down. And I wasn't expecting it to be this long, but that's just the way it was, you know? So, yeah. And I always told myself if I was going to take a break, it would have to be until my birthday. And my birthday is tomorrow. So, I will be relaunching my website tomorrow. And yeah, that's the plan.
How has Corona affected your business?
Oh, wow. When I first started my business, I really didn't get a lot of orders. I went to like one pop-up shop before the virus. It was like the September of 2019. And that was like the most I had sold the whole year. And then because I closed down when the pandemic hit too, because I didn't know what to do. So I reopened it at some point during 2020. And a lot of people were like really into it. And my nana gave me this great idea. Hey, why don't you sell hand sanitizer? So that's what really got me out there, because everybody was freaking out. Like they didn't have any supplies, any Clorox wipes, no hand sanitizer. So I was like, if I can provide it, then I'll figure out a way to. So that's what I did. And a lot of people found me that way. And from there, my business just grew. Like, a lot of people didn't want to come to me only for hand sanitizer anymore. It was my candles again and my bath and body products again. So, yeah.
So, Corona kind of negatively affected you and positively affected you?
Yes.
Yeah, and throughout these interviews, I hear that a lot. Even with me, myself.
Yes.
It's like the good and the bad. But, don't let it stop you. As you see, you still pushing through and getting it done.
Yep.
But how do you think your business will change after high school?
So at this very moment, I'm not quite sure what my plans are for after graduation. So I'm going to run my business until I can figure out something steady for after high school. And even through whatever I decide to do, I'll probably still run my business. It just won't be full scale. So I'll probably discontinue a few of my products and only make certain things, so it won't take up all my time. And yeah, that way it'll be easier on me.
And you're going to college, right?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I really have no clue. So
you're taking the entrepreneurial route?
As of now, yes.
See, I want to take the same route, but
I got a few acceptances, and I'm deciding between that and a gap year, because school has really stressed me out. Like, I've never been a good student, I guess you would say. Like, I can't, especially in the virus, I can't learn without my teacher in person. So e-learning was very hard on me, and that's also why I kind of took a break too, because I was struggling in school. So I had to get back on my schoolwork before I could run my business, because that was more important at the time. So yeah.
School stressed me out too. Trying to balance school, business, personal life.
Yeah.
It's very stressful. Yeah. That's why I took a break myself. But how have our peers and the community supported you?
So at the beginning of the pandemic, I'm not sure what the name of the newspaper is for Home with Flossmoor, but me and my sister had donated a few PPE items. She makes masks because she is a designer, and I made the hand sanitizer. So we donated it to a bunch of places that needed them. And from there, I have a lot of support. Even if people didn't want to purchase anything, people still supported me, and that's all that really matters. And my family has been a really big support for me as well. Like, whatever they need, gifts or anything, they'll always come to me first, or party favors, stuff like that. And as for people my age have really supported me more than I would have ever thought. Especially last year, like, I was getting orders back to back from high schoolers and college students and people that around that age. So it was very surprising, but I was very grateful.
That is great to hear. Great to hear. I hope everything with your business works out, especially with the relaunch. Hope people still put them orders in. Where can they find your product and follow you at?
So I'm on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok as well, all at Pieface Candle Co. All lowercase. And then as for my website, you can find me at www.piefacecandleco.com. And yeah, I usually run sales every 2 or 3 weeks, so there's always a discount somewhere. So yeah, this is Kiyah from Pieface Candle Co., and this has been a Draco Mays interview.